Oh, okay. So I hope this is recording well because I'm 20 minutes late. Sprig is messaging me. I think everything's good, but everything's in disarray. We're 22 minutes late, actually. I guess I'll do the automated intro myself. Um, Today is July 17th, 2020. This is a podcast. What podcast is this? I think it's like 17. Yeah, it's podcast 17. It's your boy. We're waiting for people to join.
Hi.
Hello, Movie Spirit. How are you?
You good? Yeah.
Sorry about being 23 minutes late. I got
What's
involved
that
with
about?
work. What was that?
Yeah, what's that about?
I can't hear you. What do you say?
What's that about? Being 23 minutes late.
Oh, I got wrapped up in some. I was working on my motorcycle and I just forgot it was 10 o'clock, and I only just realized when you reminded me in the Discord. Appreciate it. Probably would have been much later if I hadn't seen that. Okay. Let me make an actual post about it. I only put the podcast link.
Yeah.
So how are you doing tonight?
Good.
You sound tired. You tired?
Yeah, well, it's nearly 1:30 at night.
It's one oh yeah, I can understand your frustration.
Hello, inferior life forms.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can understand.
Hello,
I can understand.
hello, inferior life forms.
What's up? I can understand your frustration about it being late because I bet you stayed up all night for this and it didn't show up on time. So what about you, Darlik? What are you doing here?
I'm here to pick on inferior life forms. I don't think you can hear me.
No, we can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
we can hear you.
current people of sthg have shown their inferiority, getting mad about a specific thread, indexing shit posters dominate rent-free in their heads. Daleks do not have any concept of milestones. Daleks would not care for such frivolous activities.
Yeah. The Daleks have set a constitution on what they consider right and wrong.
The Dalek Constitution is that all non-Dalek life forms must be exterminated. Only once all life forms in the universe are Daleks will the universe be finally at peace.
Maybe. But are you doing good tonight, Darlik? Mr. Darlik?
Daleks have no concept of good or bad feelings. Daleks just feel any neutral feeling they Daleks feel.
Yeah. Understandable. Are you guys hearing me well? Am I heard loud and clear?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you well.
Okay. Man, everything's everything's kind of scrambled up. it's 20 minutes late. I kind of just like I came to my computer. I saw the time. I saw Moviesburg's posts. So I kind of I hope the OBS is recording properly. Because I didn't get the chance to test it like you usually do. But I think we're all right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
You know, I love it. Fag.
My dude was such a pathetic life form. He would only make fun of you for liking Tangle while he desperately tries to start up shit in the thread and ruin the milestone. It is pathetic to care about milestones. It is just as pathetic to try and ruin them. That is the Daleks' creed.
I miss him confessing his crimes.
It's your turn.
To be fair, pathetic human life forms need to sleep. Pathetic octopus life forms need to sleep. Daleks do not need to sleep.
Listen to the rhythm.
Totally. So, I'm assuming it's late for pretty much everyone right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Geez.
What? But do not worry, the doll, the pathetic Moviesburg will just get himself banned once he posts the gore. It is very obvious that he has no other plans but to post gore. He announces his plans.
You know why he got the 30 banned? Got a 30-day ban in the first place? Because he posted gore on QA.
He is an idiot.
Yeah, he thought he would only get a 3-day ban for it on one board.
But consider this idiot manages to manipulate sthg because sthg makes the flaws.
He has a bunch of Discord friends to help him gaslight. He also said that on this podcast.
But he still exploits very obvious weaknesses. He exploits the fact that name fags draw attention. He exploits the fact that people care about milestones. He exploits the fact that he can live rent free in our heads. He exploits all of that. He is exposing the flaws of sthg and how it would be very easy to shitpost. If we do not shape up, we will make our targets for other shitposters, people with no lives that I would be very happy to exterminate as a member of the Daleks.
By the way, I have a pastement of him of his confessions. So, yeah, I'll just resend that over his Discord quick. Yeah, put them in the links mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. The evidence against Mimifact, pacement.com.
Yeah.
Some of the links, some of the links to the podcast, some of them have they don't go directly to the points they're trying to illustrate.
Timestamp.
Yeah, they're not all of them are correctly timestamped. Like I think the fourth one isn't correctly timestamped either. Maybe it's not the fourth one in particular, but I know there's definitely a few that aren't correctly done. So you might want to fix that. But yeah, it's a pretty decent list.
Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, I don't think you can use third-party evidence, but yeah, I can still have dirt against him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what you're gonna do with it, but I'll post the chat, Discord, or the Hangouts chat, so Mr. Darling can see it.
Yeah.
My neck.
Daleks have no concept of gender.
Yeah.
I would like to bring up, I have a suggestion for you, Moviesburg. If we continue to talk about the pathetic life form known as Mimic Fag, he will be getting exactly what he wants.
Well, we're not talking about...
We should change the topic.
Did you have any other ideas?
I got a list. I've been added to a list of podcast questions.
I would like to share a story idea.
Go ahead.
Sure.
I think there should be a story where Sonic, Tails, Amy, and Cream go into a futuristic city run by an AI that brings about a perfect utopia.
Like Metal City?
A utopia.
From Riders?
Yes, inferior life form, that is correct. And they would go in a city that is a utopia, and everyone is lazy and does not work, because that is the human's most prime desire. And Sonic's carefree spirit drives the AI to think for itself and stop working. But because it controls the city, it causes a lot of mayhem, because everything in the city, including the people's lives, is automated by the AI, and now that it's free and has all this control, it can be very dangerous. Tails is the antagonist of the story. He wants to revert the AI to a previous backup that it will, before Sonic's interference caused it to develop free will. While Sonic wants to have the people return to a life of where actual hardship exists, where capitalism exists, and where people are not lazy asses. The two of them would fight, but ultimately Sonic would get what he wants in the end by convincing Tails. Because Tails is the only one who knows how to properly configure a data center to release the AI into the cloud. I think this is a perfect story, the best Sonic story, because Daleks are great at writing stories. Because Daleks are great at everything, being superior life forms.
Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds like a good idea.
Thank you.
Huh. This really is, I come up with the title for the episode of Flashbang Podcast, because we're kind of like all been thrown in here, and we're not really too enthusiastic. We're kind of just like in a state of shock.
I thought you had a list of topics, human.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22 questions. You want to go down it?
Sure, 22.
Yeah. So I'll start at number 1. What was your first Sonic game?
One LCD game.
What about you, Mr. Darlick?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Nice. What about the first video game? First one ever.
Dot, you do realize, Dot, I could travel through time, because the Dalek race has mastered time travel. But my own personal experience, it would have to be Super Mario Brothers 3.
No, maybe it was something on the PC, I don't know. I remember.
Human, you seem awfully tired. Why do you put yourself through this?
And I'm just about ready to take you away.
He's just very committed to it.
Yeah.
That is commendable.
Anyway,
You would make a good Dalek.
how did you find sthg?
I knew it was a Sonic board, and I came there. End of story.
What about you, Whisper?
Just stumbled upon it while the first details of the movie were going out.
Crazy. What's your favorite game and franchise?
Spin.
Daleks do not have concept of bad taste. So I will say the best game is Sonic Adventure DX. All other tastes are inferior to that one. Only Daleks can appreciate the true mastery of the DX enhancements. And yes, I say they're enhancements. You just don't understand inferior life forms.
Yeah. Definitely. How do you like the podcast?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. How would you improve it? Weren't expecting that one, weren't you?
This podcast needs more Daleks. It should be a Dalek podcast about Sonic. I feel very lonely being the only
More
Dalek.
quality and control, trying to give less attention to the shit poster.
Damn straight. Which dumb one? What's your favorite racing game?
Diddy Kong Racing. Oh, you meant Sonic. Sorry. I guess Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
Cool.
Sonic Drift, because that's the only Sonic racing game I played.
Well, I'm telling you, missing out on Riders. That's all I'm going to say. Unpopular opinion about the franchise?
What?
I honestly couldn't agree more. What games other than the franchise do you enjoy?
Yeah, games. Yeah.
I enjoy Splatoon. I mean, it's a very obvious answer.
Yeah.
I personally also have been enjoying Bug Fables, where the story and character designs are very bland.
Yep. Are there any online content creators that you watch that are Sonic related?
Ranking on games, Anthony Izzy is a fantastic Sonic analysis. Also, Metropolis Zone. Actually, I have a whole list. I could be here all night listing out my favorite Sonic content creators.
Nebrock.
Nebrock is a fine 3D renderer. No, to be honest, you should check out Spoon Scribble and TBSF. Nebrock is honestly very, very standard and mediocre when you actually look at other 3D artists.
Oh, they're supposed to look like Sega official renders. I feel like that's kind of the point.
I guess you have a good point there.
Favorite cartoon? That doesn't really have to be Sonic related. I don't really. Whatever you watch.
SpongeBob.
Okay. What's your hopes? Hopes and dreams, what are they?
What?
What did you have for breakfast today?
Bagel.
Alex, do not eat breakfast.
What is the best experience you've ever had in your life?
ねえねえねえびっくりしたでしょ
Hey, next time.
Exterminating the doctor before he regenerated into another form.
What was the golden age of the franchise?
Oh wait, and then we have Queen Crown Jewels, Las Vegas, and all. Yeah, Golden Age, definitely Genesis.
Yeah. Yep. His favorite fan comic.
Sonic Rift.
Yeah. Sure.
Adjunct is Sonic. Talk to Sonic.
What do you think of Evan Stanley? What's going on?
I feel like she's a good artist. I feel like IDW could use a new writer.
She will improve the franchise from the awful writer Ian Flynn, but I do not think her plans will save it from anything more than mediocrity. This franchise desperately needs real talented writers, and none of them exist. I want to work on this franchise.
Totally. What forum or website produces the best Sonic content?
What website? What website you say?
So no, that's the question. Which one do you like? Do you like which website's your favorite? There's a lot of them.
I mean, I would always pick YouTube, because why would I go anywhere else for my Sonic content but the main video sharing site?
Yeah, also YouTube. And TV tropes.
Epic. Skip a few. Your favorite character?
Tangle.
Metal Sonic. I respect him despite being the enemy of the Daleks. I have to respect his ingenuity and his strength.
Yeah. The rest of the questions aren't that interesting. So, if you guys want to talk about something else, that's fine, but...
I have read a horrible thought was put into one of the D threads today, suggesting Whisper get into Smash as an actual character. This makes me physically ill. As a Dalek, I cannot put up with the idea of Whisper being in Smash Brothers. That would paint a perfectly good game franchise.
But she doesn't want to move for a moveset.
She does not belong in Smash. She is not a video game character. She has not proven herself worthy of being representing the Sonic franchise.
She just got in the speed battle. That's it, tangle.
She originated the comics. First in the comics. She is not cleared by Sega and Italy. She does not belong in Smash.
These ways still too relatively obscure for Smash.
Radio DC underway. I can see
Thank you,
your
even
happy
you notice it.
good for you. We're
She
playing
does not
hits
even
from the best
deserve a
selling
spirit
Sega.
barrel.
And this one's called Sonic. You can do everything, anything. The very special mix for you. I'd like you to meet a chunky ex-sumo reggae man. Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, we've gone for a solid, more than a quarter of an hour, so that's pretty long. I don't know. It's up to you if you want to call it quits.
I feel bad for Movie Stone. He seems very tired. Do you need to go to sleep, Movie Stone?
Yeah,
I
I
would
know.
rather leave.
Yeah, I don't mind this one being so short.
But be warned, it is most likely the shit posters will join the next podcast. Most
Yeah,
notably,
521 is
Yeah,
Lost
probably
Effect
because
Man.
more people they'll be awake.
Yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. I hope you enjoy it. So that's it for now.
But yeah, try bring up the topics more before they can take over.
Alright, adios.
Good night.